Friends, welcome to this week's episode of Perfect News Analysis. I'm Vineet Wahi once again before you. Here is my take on two topics, that is one national and other foreign topic. This time we are going to take up the issue of some of the government projects which are deliberately inaugurated sometime around the elections, right? Now, there has been a practice in our country for a number of years now, over a period of time, that there are certain developmental projects which can be inaugurated even earlier, but they are deliberately kept reserved so that they can be inaugurated only around the time when elections are due in a state or in the country. For instance, in UP, elections are due there next year. We know it all. What has been happening is that for the past month or so, the Prime Minister has already moved 4 or 5 visits to the state of UP to inaugurate several what they call public-oriented national projects, where they are very good, they are all developmental projects. Why should these projects be inaugurated only when the elections are around? So what I am saying is, even earlier, whether it was the Congress government or any other government, they have used this opportunity. They have deliberately inaugurated these projects sometime around the elections, whenever the elections are due. My contention is, why can't these projects be inaugurated well in time? This practice of inaugurating the development projects around the election time has become more evident in the past 7 or 8 years. That is, ever since the BJP came to power. Although this party, that is BJP, came to power with the slogan, the party with a difference. But unfortunately, what we are seeing is that it is no different from its predecessors. If the BJP were to lose 2024 elections, and if the other party were to come, would not they follow the same pattern which the BJP is doing right now? That is, my point is, inaugurating the projects, developmental projects around the election time. 2. Many of these development projects in the past used to be inaugurated by the chief minister of the concerned state. But in the past 7 or 8 years, it has been observed that the Prime Minister himself goes to that concerned state, and especially if it is a BJP state, makes it a point to inaugurate that project, which, as I said earlier, could at best be inaugurated by the chief minister of the state. 2. 3. Another point is, most of these inaugurations are, as I said earlier, most of these functions or inaugurations are done only when the elections are near. And we all know why. Obviously, to garner the vote. Another point is, what we have seen in the course of past 7-8 years is that most of these official functions, if the Prime Minister of the country goes to inaugurate an official project, he goes there or she goes there in his capacity as Prime Minister of the country. So that's an official function. But what we have been seeing, what we have been observing in the past 7 or 8 years is the fact that even once the official project is inaugurated by the Prime Minister, then there is a public meeting held, and in that public meeting, the Prime Minister uses the opportunity to criticize the opposition left and right. That is, in other words, you are using the official machinery for the party or the political purpose, which perhaps I think is not done. This is where the Election Commission of India should take note of it, should take cognizance of it. This is something which is perhaps not happening, but I think the ECI, that is the Election Commission of India, must take a note of it. Why? Because this is like setting a bad precedent, as I said earlier, for others to follow, which I'm sure other party, if they come to power in the next election, they would be following the suit. So my point is, why can't the party, that is the BJP, which came to power in 2014 with the slogan "a party with a difference," really prove itself to be different from its predecessors? are not changed or converted into a public meeting. Because and there have been occasions I have seen in the past month or so, there have been occasions when the governor of the concerned state, whether it was in UP or Uttarakhand, was also present alongside the Prime Minister in that meeting. And in that particular meeting also, we have seen people raising anti-opposition slogan, people raising BJP Jindabad. I'm sure the ECI would and should take note of it. Thank you. For the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, there has been a standoff between Russia and the United States of America on Ukraine. That is one of the erstwhile USSR states, Ukraine. The reason is why? Because both Russia and the USA and the European Union, they want to have a control over Ukraine, which is kind of a gateway between Europe and this part of Russia, this part of the continent. That is the reason why they are having a problem. See, the problems between the two countries, that is Russia and Ukraine, started when Ukraine came up with the allegation that Russians have amassed around 90,000 soldiers of its country at its border. Now, Americans were obviously livid about this thing. They said, how come you can do it? Because USA wants to ensure that USA wants to use Ukraine as a gateway for the United States of America and the European Union. Ukraine is a crucial buffer between Russia and the West. And that is the reason why both Russia, US and its allies, that is the European Union, want to have a say in Ukraine, want to have some sort of control over Ukraine. As tension with Russia rise, the US and EU, that is the European Union, are increasingly determined to keep Ukraine away from Russian control, which is what Russia does not want. The point is, Ukraine was a very important state of the erstwhile USSR. But ever since the USSR became what would you call fragmented and it became into separate countries, Ukraine has its own parliament, Ukraine has its own government, and Ukraine wants to have its own identity separate of the erstwhile USSR. That is the reason why there is a conflict between Russia and the Ukraine. Russia doesn't want Ukraine to go to the West, and the USA doesn't want Russia to regain the control over Ukraine in some way or the other. That is why the tension between the two continues. Thank you for this video.